Like I have
How are
on
you
the
guys
command.
doing?
What? Ashlee Simpson.
Giovanni!
Yay!
You got one woo.
That was my chance.
Kim Candy.
Not bad.
I'm all into, you know how when you hear a live CD, how it sounds like people taped the woo, yeah, you know, so I'm all into that. It's really funny.
So what have you been going on?
Oh, just been traveling around and doing the promo tour. Got the record coming out. It's April 22nd, so.
Yeah, you're working with Timbaland on this, right? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I worked with Timbaland and I worked with Chad Hugo from the Neptunes and just a bunch of different people. It was fun. It was a great record to make. It was my third record, so I got to venture out a little bit and do some new stuff. But at the same time, I stayed true to my roots as well.
I was going to ask you if your style has changed.
You know, a little bit, but not really. I mean, I am who I am, so that always comes across. But as far as, yeah, it has changed. I use like beats and stuff like that. But it was fun. I wanted to do something a little bit new.
Timbaland's in pretty high demand. Did you go to him or did he come to you?
No, I went to him. I asked to work with him, and you know, luckily enough, I got to.
That's pretty cool. Did
Yeah.
you notice anything different about Ashlee, Gio? The hair?
The hair's a little different color, right?
The color
Yeah.
is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
it is.
you.
I
Thanks.
absolutely
I appreciate
love it. It's
Thank you.
perfect. I like it better than the blonde, the dark.
Thank you.
You
Yeah, it's
keep
been
it
my
red.
favorite too. Yeah, I'm all about, you know, I definitely change my hair all the time, but I like this color.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I've been watching the pictures all week long and anticipating you coming in and looking at them. And there's a lot of pictures of you and someone else running around. You were at Target somewhere doing something. Like, how does that work out? Like you go to Target, you can't even escape the pictures.
Yeah, I know that is definitely frustrating at times. But I mean, it's like you don't even know that there's going to be people just like jumping out, so.
Well, especially when you're both famous. I'm sure it makes it just double.
Right.
Or does that make it easier because then the other person doesn't have to feel like, oh, I'm invisible?
No, I mean, you know, it's, you know, we don't really like focus on that. We, you know, just live our lives as normal as we possibly can. And, you know, that kind of just comes with the territory. And I guess we just hope that, you know, Britney Spears is out that day or something. And then we don't get bothered.
Now you you know, we're going to talk about Britney because it came up. Obviously, she's going through a lot of hard times right now, as many of the kind of people who got famous young did. Do you think that Jessica coming up first helped you to kind of stay grounded, or is it just the whole family, or is it you personally?
I have nothing to say about any of them, but I have a great family, and you know, maybe she does as well. You know, I have a great family, and Hollywood really isn't my thing, like that lifestyle, you know. So I've been around, you know, the business for a long time, and definitely does help having an older sister, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of you never hear any kind of train wreck stories about either one of you.
Right.
It's just pretty normal.
Yeah, no, we're pretty normal and low-key girls, so, yeah.
Shop at Target, nothing wrong
About
with
as,
that.
I mean, I'd like to say I'm normal. I'm probably a little crazy at times, but...
Well, you're described as fiery and blunt on IMDb.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Have you ever said something to someone that just went, whoa, Ashlee, man, come on.
No, I mean,
No?
I'm just like, I guess sometimes people don't really know my sense of humor. It's like kind of like honest and kind of like joking a little bit, a bit. Yeah, so I think that's probably being the younger sister too. Like, you know, you have that kind of fiery thing going on.
Because you have to be noticed.
No, it's not even that. I don't know. It's just kind of how I've always been since I was a little girl.
Were you nervous after coming up after an older sister? I know there's a lot of sibling things, even in families that aren't famous. It's like, you know, one sibling does well, here comes the other one doing the same thing. Was that extra pressure for you, or
No.
you were okay with that?
Yeah, completely. You know, we both enjoy the same things, which is awesome because we get to share with each other. But we both artistically, you know, have a different perspective and do different things.
Oh, you're so different.
Yeah.
Artistically.
So it's actually really cool because we get to really share our work with each other and really understand it. So it's cool.
Does Jess give you free shoes?
I do have some of her shoes. She has really cute shoes.
Her shoes are awesome.
Yeah, she does. She
I
has
just
really
bought a
great
red
shoes.
pair. Hot.
Yeah,
Love.
she has great shoes.
Are you going to do anything like that, like clothing or shoes?
Yeah, I would like to. You know, in the near future. I'd like to do like a denim line too, like of like jeans and stuff, because I'm always looking for the right jeans. So yeah, we'll see. You know, there's lots of things I'd like to do.
Jeans are hard.
Yeah, they are hard to find the right pair, right?
They're either too tight in the thighs, too loose in the waist.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
I feel like I'm having lunch and I'm just, you know, just the voice in here waiting to pay the check.
Oh, wait a minute. First of all, this is the man who made me start watching Project Runway, so don't let him fool you.
Right, I'm into that show too. And I don't watch much TV because it's hard to follow, but I think it's because they have all the reruns. It's like easy to follow with, you know?
So tell us about the new album and your single, because we're going to play it.
Right.
Why Bittersweet World? Is there some sort of
what's so bittersweet?
That? Is that why you call that album that?
You know, no, I mean, the whole point behind it, I have a song on my record called Bittersweet World, and it's kind of my view on it, and, you know, it's kind of one of those things, like, can be bitter in the beginning, and you hope that it's sweet at the end, and it's just, you know, something that I thought kind of made sense with when you listen to the lyrics and the record.
And don't you think everybody's life is bittersweet?
Completely.
I mean,
yeah, it's like with the good comes the bad,
is.
with the bad, you know, comes the good. It's, you know, it definitely is.
I heard you tell Ryan Seacrest that you have a lot of influences from the 80s, like Missing Persons and Blondie in this.
I love Missing Persons. Yeah, you'll hear some of the 80s influence on the record, but, you know, like I said, it's definitely like a diverse record, you know. I always, you know, my friends are like the ones who listen, who I like, you know, okay, do you like this, do you like that, you know, and they're kind of like my critics, my best critics. I don't listen to the other ones.
Because they tell you
and maybe because my friends, they're like me and they're nice. You
know what?
They're like, oh, I love it, winking their eye. No.
You've had a lot of trouble with the critics over different, you know, we don't have to go through all the incidents, but over different incidents. How do you not just break down and just curl up in your bed and in the fetal position? Because that's what, I mean, some of the times I feel so bad for you. They're so brutal sometimes.
I honestly, like, I'm at a place where I don't care.
You really don't?
I don't care, no.
I need to get to that place. How did you get there?
I'm honestly, like, I'm a really happy person and I love what I do and I have awesome fans and, you know, I love to play shows and those are the people that are important to me. And, you know, it's like if you don't like it, then don't listen to it, you know.
Who wants to hear Ashlee's new single?
See, that's the good thing. I have great fans.
We're going to come right back in a second. We're going to play a little Miss Obsessive and talk a little more with Ashlee Simpson here at 92 Pro FM. Okay.
Yeah, you have to learn not to care. And the guest vocals are Tom from Plain White Tees.
Is it already on your iPod? Is it already in your iPod now?
The record?
Yeah, your whole CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because, you know, I'm in rehearsals with my band, so yeah, I have it.
Are you Little Miss Obsessive?
Yeah, about some things.
Yeah. Ooh, like what? Tell.
Oh gosh, I mean, I have my interesting quirks that I'm obsessive about. Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe hair being one of them. And I have this thing that I'll like look at people's phone when they're writing. I don't mean to. It's like maybe my kid sister thing. Like even my best friend Nicole, I just like look over at her phone like, what are you writing? You know, that's another thing. Who's that? And people are like, that's not cool. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I just didn't have anything to write, so I was reading yours.
Now, when you're working with Timbaland, did he, because he's so hot and so full of ideas and everything, did he like just load your mind up with all kinds of great things that you want to put on the album and maybe we'll put on other albums, or
completely. I mean, working with everyone that I worked with on the record, you know, you learn from working with other people, and it was sort of like, you know, for me personally, magical experience, and you know, you definitely do, but I think that everybody takes something from you as well, because you know, the cool thing about him is that he can dive into other artists and you know, work with a different sound or a different type of artist than what you would think. So that is cool, like what he did with One Republic. That was great.
Exactly. Anybody else you want to work with that you're just, whether it's an artist or a producer or whomever,
right,
just dying?
Oh gosh, you know, I mean, I'll work with the people that I did, you know, John Shanks, who I did my first record with again. I didn't work with first and second record. I worked with him again, and you know, obviously, like working with like Debbie Harry or something would be amazing. But that's definitely a far dream that you can just look at.